everyone, welcome back. It's your favorite girl, EWATOMI. If this is your first time, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button to get notification every time I upload new video. And thank you so much for your support. I love every one of you. Thank you for your comments, for your like, for the share. Thank you so much, and keep sharing. One love. Today I have my baby girl here, Oyindamola.
Hi guys. Thank you for always watching us and liking and commenting. Please continue to share, and yeah, we promise to give you more. Thank you.
Today we're going to be talking about something that me and her have in common. Like most of you know that I lost my mom when I was 6, and she lost her mom as well when she was
9.
When she was 9. So we're going to be talking about our
Without
life
our mom.
without our mom.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what we're going to be talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, how's life been treating you since you lost your mom?
Not good at all. I feel like life could have been better with her.
Involved?
That's how I feel, but what can we do? She's no more. Just have to live
Same
life
here.
as it comes.
Same here. It's one thing now.
Yeah.
Sometimes when I cry,
yeah.
when I cry, I'm just like, I wish my mom is still alive.
Yeah.
You know. But God knows the best,
Yeah.
you know.
Mm-hmm.
Life has been difficult. Like with me personally, life has been difficult without her. And I always say, if my mom was alive, I'll probably not be in UK. You know, because my mom is someone that she doesn't play with me. Like when she was alive, I knew that I can't live with my mom would not even let me go for holiday.
Yeah.
As in just one day holiday, she would not let me go. So she's someone like, I'm sure she wouldn't have released me to
come to the UK,
to go with anyone. So, and I'm always like, you know what? But God knows the best, like I said earlier. What do you think? Would you be in UK if your mom was still alive?
Possibly, because my dad was already here before my mom passed. So
okay.
There's a possibility that I might be in the UK. There's a possibility I would still be in Nigeria. God knows. But I do know that wherever my mom was where I would be. Yeah. My mom can't be in the UK and I'll be in Nigeria. My mom can't be in Nigeria and I'll be in the UK as well. So I was like the apple of my mother's eye.
Same here.
So
okay.
It was like that.
So when your mom died, who was you living with?
When my grandma, my paternal grandmother, then she died like 6 months after my mom. And then I had to live with my auntie, my dad's sister. Didn't like the way I was treated. I remember calling my auntie, my maternal auntie, my mom's younger sister. And I said to her, like, I was crying. I was in tears. I said to her, why would my mom give birth to me if she knew that I was going to come to this life to suffer? And I remember she cried as well with me on the phone. And then she called my dad. And my dad had to arrange for us to leave where we was to go live with my cousins on my dad's side. Life wasn't great there as well before I then moved to the UK. I remember they used to say all sort of stuff. I remember my dad would send things from the UK and maybe clothes. I don't go out. I never used to go out when I was in Nigeria. It's just go to school, go to Arabic school, go to lesson, and that's my life. So all the fancy clothes and everything that my dad used to send, I remember my cousins used to wear it. I had an older cousin. She went to the extent that she was at uni like then. She would take my clothes to school and take pictures with them, then leave the pictures in our books. So maybe when we're tidying up, pictures just fall off, and I'm thinking, oh, that's my clothes. And I remember one time they said to my dad that I had body odor. So my dad could be sending deodorants. Like I've been using hair removal cream and roll-on and deodorant from the age of 10 in Nigeria.
You know what you just said now just reminds me of when I was living with my friend, you know, and because you know what, before I get to that, yeah, there's this song, you know, what's her name? This lady that sang what's the song again? Onijuromi.
So
Kini Kon, you know, whoever. Yeah, that sang Onijuromi, yeah. There's this one of her songs that she said like at was it her or Tope Labi? I don't know if it's maybe I'm just messing up. But there's this song here that anytime I listen to that song, it just reminds me of myself. Yeah. And in that song here, it goes like Ati Yashori, Badupepe Ayasho Womo. Like it reminds me of myself that Muti Yasho worry, you know, and I thank God today that me Yasho, I don't have to there's nothing I want now. I'm not rich. But if I want a particular design, I can afford it. Yourself, yeah. You understand? And Muti Yashori. And I remember then, yeah, anytime I wear my friend's clothes, and I realized that when I put in the laundry basket, she will smell it, and she will tell, they will gossip about it, that how I stink. And then I always cry like, of course, dirty clothes will smell, yeah. You know. And that just then I always feel bad, like do I smell? Do I stink? You get what I mean? Like so what you just said just remind me of myself. Yeah. You know, and anytime I listen to that song, you just take me back yeah. to them times. You know. So but we thank God today.
Yeah.
Go
and on. Then my dad would send like deodorant, he'll send air remover because I'm very airy. So I started having like air in my armpits from a very tender age. So, and I remember when I came into the UK at the age of 14, my dad used to actually bath me at the age of 14.
Wow.
In the UK because he believed that
what they
said that I stank. And even up to today, if you look in my handbag, no matter how small my handbag is, you find roll-on and perfume in my handbag. It got to a stage as well, because as a child I used to be a talkative, but when I came to the UK, as a child I used to be a talkative, but when I came to the UK, I was told that you can't just be talking. Sometimes as a child you just have to shut up. You don't have to put your mouth in what people said.
Talk less and listen more.
So instead of me to now balance it, I used to shut up. And at that point, I remember if I don't talk for a while, my mouth would stink. Like if I decide that, let me talk, my mouth would stink. And I remember my dad used to buy me this mouth spray from Boots. So I feel like the person who told me to stop talking and be listening, I feel like if the person was my mom, like that wouldn't have happened. So I remember that then, yeah, I used to be so quiet. I wouldn't talk. And I remember my dad used to say to me, you need to be talking. I'm thinking, one person is saying talk, other person is saying don't talk. Who do I actually listen to? And my dad would use example of bin for me, that if you put food in the bin, if you leave it opened, it won't smell.
Yeah,
but if you close it and then you decide to open it, it's going to stink. So I would say I was misled. I didn't really know who to follow. Should I talk more or talk less? Do you understand? Because like I said, I was really spoiled when my mom was alive. Like no one can touch me. If you touch me, you're in trouble. So I feel like life without my mom, and I don't want the same for my kids.
No way. Yeah. God forbid.
I always say this thing. I don't know if it's a prayer or if it's a curse. I always say to God, if you know you're gonna give me kids, but that I won't be able to take care of up to like an age where they can depend on themselves. They don't have to depend on mom or dad. I don't actually want those kids, because I know I can't say everything in public, things that I actually went through, it's not a joke. It's not a joke.
You know what? I get your point here when you say you don't want kids if you're not going to raise them. You get what I mean? I always say, like, I don't want my kids to go through, you know what, 5% of what I've been through.
Yeah.
You get me? I remember when I was in secondary school, that I was living with my second guy then, because I lived with one guy then I left there, live with another guy then. So when I was living with my second guy then, I remember that they don't buy me anything. When I mean anything, what's the cheapest things we can think of? Like
socks, pants.
Is that the cheapest? I think pad.
Pad.
Let's use the pad
pads,
because they can be less than £1 pad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They don't buy me. You know, and I remember then I have to shoplift for all these things.
Wow.
Like, when I mean shoplift, everything, literally everything. School uniform, yes, I have to shoplift. Shoe, I have to shoplift.
And they never used to ask you.
That's the worst part. They never. I remember there's this girl that we call ourselves cousin. So now that me and her, we're so cool. You get what I mean? So we're cousin. We call ourselves cousin. Even then, back in school, we call ourselves sisters. Yeah. You know. So I remember me and her, we shoplift and gave it to this lady, to this woman, our guardian. She never asked us where we got
did you
it
get
from.
The money from. That's bad.
You get me? Terrible, yeah. So I remember then in Woolwich one time that I get caught. Was it risky? Yeah, I'm thinking risky or something like that. I get caught and they said I have to call my guardian, blah blah blah. I have to call this girl to pretend, though the lady knows that she's not my guardian anyway. Yeah. But you can imagine a life like that. You know, that I have to, even I remember one time that I told her that, I told them that I need, was it calculator or something like that, and they said they don't have money. And I remember going to tell one of my auntie, my auntie was relocating back to Nigeria, and I told her that how I need a calculator, and she said she doesn't have the money. And I started crying that day, like, what kind of life is this? You know? And she said she didn't have the money. And I knew then she has the money.
But she just didn't want to give
She didn't want to give me, you know? So she went to the airport. And you know what I did? I took washing up liquid and I drank it. And I remember one girl that that lady was in the house then, and she called my auntie that auntie so Shaki Mati washing up liquid. Do you know how I respond? Toba ma ku toba ma pare ko pare. Man, I was weak when I had that. You know, I was weak. And you know what? I didn't forgive that auntie till maybe 2017. I didn't talk to that auntie again. That how could you say such?
Yeah.
You know, so I've been through a lot, as in a lot. And then there was no paper, there was no nothing. You know, so I was literally, this is my second guidance. I said the only thing they gave me was accommodation, a roof. No food, no nothing, care. No care, no nothing. So then so many times I've tried to commit suicide. I've strangled myself, as in strangled myself properly. I've drank washing up liquid maybe 3 times or more.
And it didn't work.
And it didn't work. And I'm sure then if I knew something stronger than that washing up liquid, I would have done it. You get what I mean? So life has been hell. I don't even want to talk about what I've been through when I was in Nigeria. You understand what I mean? Yeah. You know, so life has been hell without my mom. I remember then when I go to my friend's house and they have mom, no hair.
Okay.
like, and I see their mom, I'm like, I'm always,
yeah, I get emotional.
you
Sometimes
know,
I cry.
I cry, like,
Yeah.
wow,
And I see
I
how
wish.
my friends and their mom, how they get along. I'm like, oh my god, I wish that was me and my mom.
You know, what advice would you give someone, like, what advice would you give kids, like, no kids, like, what advice would you give people that have mom and they don't appreciate their mom?
Mate, I would say to you, if you have a mother and you don't appreciate them, or you don't appreciate her, I don't know what to say to you, because you don't know the value of something until you've lost it.
Yeah.
To be honest, so if you don't appreciate them now, you wouldn't know. You If you have your mom, you don't know the value, because she's, even though if she's not there for you, but if you've got something bothering you, you can always call your mom. I'm sure your mom would never ever mislead you.
Yeah.
I could call my friend, oh babe, this is what's going on. My friend can mislead me because she doesn't want the best for me. But I've never seen a mother that doesn't want the best for their child.
Yeah.
So if you have a mother that tries her best to be there for you, and I'll just say, I'll say you're lucky.
You're blessed.
You're blessed.
Not even lucky.
You're not lucky, you're blessed.
You're blessed.
Yeah. And just try not to bring trouble, and try and, I don't know how to explain it. Try and be thankful. Just be thankful that you've got a mother. If you do have one. If you don't, just pray for them to always watch and guide you.
Yeah.
That's all I can say.
Yeah, like what she said. If you have a mom, just appreciate her. Show her love. You know, because, like, ask me, I will tell you, my life's been hell without my mom. Till right now.
Yeah.
Like, till now, you know, most of the time I'm always wishing my mom is around.
Yeah.
I always feel like if my mom was alive, probably I would be better than what 100%. I am today.
100%.
I would probably not make some mistake that I've made in life if my mom was alive.
Yeah.
Like me now, I have no one. Like, literally, I don't see myself as someone that has family. I have no family. I don't see myself as someone that have a father. I don't have a father.
That's right.
You get what I mean? So sometimes, yeah, there's some things that I wish I have my mom, so I can ask, I can talk to her about,
get advice.
Advice, you know, gist, but I don't get that. You know, even when it comes to things that is women to women, I don't, even with my guidance, like I said, they were not there, so I had no one I could talk to about growing up, about boyfriend or period stuff. I didn't have anyone to talk about.
That's it, yeah.
You know, most things I keep it to myself. And you know what? The thing is that while I was growing up, I'm always holding on to, oh, my mom is dead. My mom is dead. And I remember someone telling me that, you know what, Shaki, you need to stop holding on to that.
It's hard to let go.
You know, you need to try and let go and just move on. Like, and I'm like, it's not possible. Even to now, I still cry. If someone do something to me, I'm like, you know what, go schedule into me.
Yeah.
You get what I mean? Right, yeah. I don't blame you. I say that, like, you know what, I don't blame you. It's because my mom is not alive. If my mom is alive, like, I wouldn't be here. You know, it's probably not like that, but that's the way I see it.
You could not be here. It's all up to God.
But so if you have a mother, please appreciate her. Yeah. Just tell her you love her. If you have to be telling her you love her every day,
it's enough. It's enough.
You know,
you don't have to break the bank. You don't have to.
I remember when I was living with my first guy then, you know, I only eat once a day. Most of the time, once a day. And ask me how. Okay, when I wake up in the morning, while I'm going to school, I don't eat breakfast. So I only eat when I come back from school. And when I come back from school, immediately, my guy then will send me out. So I'll probably get back maybe around 5. Then I'll eat.
Then bedtime.
dinner, then bedtime.
Wow.
So it goes like that every day. And I remember then sometimes it's not even my own food, it's leftover for my kids. That's what I eat most of the time. My guardian will go to shop to buy me clothes. She will go to charity shop. It's okay to buy me charity shop. I don't mind. If it's my size, she will buy me a oversized, you know, a bambe. I remember back in secondary school, yeah, my shoe walk before I walk. Wow. That's how big my shoe is. My shoe, as in matami ma gbese kinto gbese. You get what I mean? So please appreciate your mom. And I don't pray any child go through what I've been through.
Yeah. It's not nice.
It's not a nice feeling at all. So guys, love your mom, appreciate her, buy her gift.
If you're able to.
If you're able to, you know, love her while she's still alive.
Yeah.
Because when she's gone, that's it.
Not going back.
You're never gonna see her again until when we meet. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for listening to us.
Thank you.
And if this is the first time, don't forget to subscribe and click on the notification button to get notification every time I upload new video. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Ciao,
Bye.
ciao.